Hey, Jayne Sanders here, Master Scientific Hand Analyst and Purpose Coach. So, appreciation. One of the places that shows up in the hands, the need for, or not so much need for, is the ring finger, which we call Apollo. If this is part of your purpose, the right Apollo is called Artist in the Spotlight, and the left Apollo is the innovator. They both are very indicative of the level of creativity that is in your design, that's in your blueprint. We're all creative to some degree, but if it's part of your purpose, big time, and you're meant to express your creativity. Doesn't necessarily have to be artistic. Visual creativity doesn't have to be painting or drawing or photography or ceramics or something like that. It can be the way you think, right? How you solve problems, how you help people, how you put systems and processes together. And in the spotlight means that for you to achieve the ideal, the most possible soul satisfaction from your creative work, you need the positive feedback, the approval, the appreciation, the acknowledgement. Well, the only way you can get that is by putting your work out in front of people so they can give you that positive feedback. So that's what in the spotlight means. And that information applies to the innovator as well, which is the inventor, the thinking very creatively, being a maverick, living outside of the box. You're not meant to function inside the box. You're meant to break the rules and blaze your own trail, do things your way. You can, start with something that somebody else has done, but it's got to have your twist to it, your angle to it, on it, one of those prepositions, or it's just not going to be soul satisfying for you. So if you'll notice my hands here, let's take my right hand. These are about average set fingers. This might be a little bit low on my pinky, which we call Mercury, but my ring finger is set about average, which is a little bit lower than the middle finger, which we call Saturn. But if you'll notice in the email, I have an example of a high set ring finger where it's about equal. It's up higher than this one, so it's more equal to the Saturn finger or the middle finger. And I have an example of a very low set Apollo. So a high set Apollo has a greater need than average for that appreciation and approval and acknowledgement and applause. And it's got to start within appreciating yourself and your own creative work. And then a low set Apollo would mean that appreciation isn't being met, that you don't have a good, healthy appreciation and acknowledgement of your own creative work, which law of attraction means it can't come easily from others as well. And yes, that can change. If you learn how to show that appreciation and acknowledgement for yourself and receive it from others, that set of the finger can rise. I know, freaky, but it can. Things in your hands can change. Not the fingerprints, but everything else can change. It may not, but it certainly can. So I hope that's helpful for you. Check out where your ring fingers are set on your palm. So even if it's not your purpose, it still will show you whether you have an average, high, or low set Apollo, and whether or not proportionately, or what's the word I'm looking for? Relatively, you have a high need for appreciation and whether or not that need is being met. So I hope this is helpful. Have a great week, and thanks for watching. Bye.